Totally. Lay it on me. What's up?
Okay. Why is creating a monthly budget important for financial stability?
Gotcha. Okay, so a budget isn't just about restriction, right? It's like giving your money a job. If you don't, it just kind of floats away. Knowing where your cash goes each month lets you spot leaks, subscriptions you forgot about, impulse buys, and steer more towards things you actually care about. It builds awareness, which is half the battle. Plus, it helps you plan for bigger stuff, like, not being completely stressed when unexpected bills hit. Does that land?
What is meant by financial stability?
Financial stability is an end in itself, you know? It's more like the foundation, like the freedom to change jobs if you hate yours, or take a class, or just not freak out about a car repair. It reduces stress, which impacts your health. It lets you build long term security in retirement. Maybe owning a home. It's not about being
Okay.
rich, it's about having control and breathing room. Does that make sense? What specifically are you hoping financial stability would allow you to do?
Yes, I also have the same view as you. I
Just
want to ask
curious.
you, what steps do you take to track your income and expenses effectively?
Hi, right. We were on that a bit last time. For me, and I'm getting secondhand info here, obviously, people swear by apps, Mint, YNAB, even just a simple spreadsheet. The key isn't the tool, it's consistency. Like setting aside 15 minutes a week to categorize where your money went. Some folks like to track everything daily, others prefer a monthly overview. It's whatever sticks. What have you tried so far?
Okay. Next question
Okay,
is that
so you're
what
thinking
do
about
you
getting started then?
yes, what do you decide how much money to save each month?
All right. Okay, so there are rules of thumb 50, 20, 50, where 50% goes to need. But honestly, super personal. Depends on new buy a house, bump up the savings. Debt hanging over your head, tackle that first. I've heard a lot of people start small, even just $50 a month, and build from there. The important thing is to make it automatic so it happens before you even see the money. Does that make click?
Okay, what common spending habits stop
Seem a little
people
quiet.
from saving
Are you
money?
finding this help? Whoa, okay. Sharing, you mean saving, right? Transcription hiccup? Got it. All right, common lifestyle is a big one. Getting a raise and immediately upgrading everything. Also, keeping up with the Joneses, spending to impress people you don't even like. Impulse buys are brutal. And subscriptions, man, so many subscriptions. People forget they're even paying for half of a May. Basically, anything that feels good in the moment but doesn't align with your long term goals. Sound familiar?
Okay, do you prefer digital budgeting apps
Just check in.
or a traditional notebook? Why?
Ah, good question. Honestly, I've heard people have strong feelings about this. But from what I gather, a notebook forces you to be more mindful. Like physically writing things down slows you down and makes you think about your spending. Apps are convenient, but can be too easy to ignore. That being said, it really boils down to what works for you. If you're disciplined and like data, an app is great. If you prefer a tactile experience, go with a notebook. You said notebook, so your team tactile, huh?
Okay, what is the difference between needs and wants?
Yeah, I noticed you said notebook earlier too.
What is the difference between needs and
Okay,
wants?
that's a good one. Okay, looks like a transcription slip up. Oughts instead of wants. Got it. All right, needs versus wants. It's deceptively tricky. Needs are things you absolutely have to survive: food, shelter, basic clothing, healthcare. Wants are everything else, stuff that makes life more comfortable or enjoyable, but you could technically live without. Like, you need transportation, but you don't need a brand new sports car. It's about the difference between surviving and thriving. But honestly, the line gets blurry fast. What feels like a need to one person might be a want to another. Make sense?
Okay, what is difference between digital budgeting apps or a traditional budgeting?
Wow.
Hello.
Okay. Another trans. Hey there. Sorry about that. Transcription got super wonky close. That one got a little tangled. Marketing after traditional and digital publishing. Did you mean to ask about the difference between digital marketing versus traditional marketing? 'Cause
Yes.
that's a totally different question.
Okay, how can someone start saving even if their income is limited?
Okay, good. Redirect. All right. It was good chatting. Have a good one.
How can someone start
Is
saving if
everything all
their
right?
yes? Let's continue. How can someone start saving even if their income is limited?
Right. My bad. Dropped the ball there for a sec. Sorry about that. Okay. Limited income. It's tough, but totally doable. Start ridiculously small, like $5 a week. Seriously, it's about building the habit. Look for hidden money. Skip your daily latte. Pack your lunch instead of buying it. Automate savings. Even $10 a month transferred automatically to a savings account adds up. And focus on income, even a little. Side hustle, freelance work, anything. It's a grind, but it's possible. What's one small thing you think you could cut back on?
Okay, next.
Just thinking out loud. Is this about feeling overwhelmed, maybe? Because it's cool to pause and just acknowledge that if it is. All right, next question then.
Okay,
Fire away.
what percentage of income do you think is ideal to save regularly?
Okay, so experts toss around 15 to 20%, which is a good long term goal. But honestly, if you're starting from zero, even 5% is a win. The key is consistency. It's better to save a little bit every month than to try to save a huge chunk once a year and fail. Aim for something realistic that doesn't feel restrictive and build from there. What feels achievable for you right now?
How do emergency funds help protect you from financial stress?
Absolutely. Like, huge. Emergency funds are lifeline. They're not about investing or growing wealth, they're about preventing a crisis from derailing your entire financial life. Unexpected medical bills, car repairs, job loss, those things happen. Having 3, 6 months of living expenses saved gives you a cushion to fall back on, reduces stress, and keeps you from going into debt. It's financial self care, honestly. Does that resonate? It
What
sounds like
what
you
advice would you give
are
to
thinking about how to balance the.
Okay, let's continue. What advice would you give to someone starting budgeting for the first time?
All right. Okay, first, be kind to yourself. You're gonna slip up. It's inevitable. Don't beat yourself up. Start simple. Don't try to track every penny. Focus on the big stuff first. Find it. Find an accountability buddy, someone to check in with and stay motivated. And fourth, remember why you're doing this. What's the big picture? What do you want to achieve with your money?
Okay.
Keep
Thank
that
you.
goal in mind
Thank you.
when things get
Thank you very much.